5 o'clock on this Sunday evening, November 22nd, 2020, and direct from my newsroom in Norton. This is the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, November 22nd, 2020. Time 5 o'clock, and the Norton temperature is 47 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening is Republicans serve Trump a heap of reality. Operation Warp Speed project 70% herd immunity and potential return to normal say will be May 2021. Chris Christie says Trump's legal team has been a national embarrassment. Wisconsin election officials say Trump observers hindered in recount. A huge catastrophe as Democrats grapple with congressional and state election losses. Georgia's Senator Kelly Loeffler quarantined after conclusive COVID-19 test results. FDA approves first ever program of medication. 7 California protesters demonstrated against a coronavirus curfew. Trump's ally, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, presents election fraud claims are national embarrassment. Documented and pregnant. Why women are afraid to get a prenatal care. Man arrested in deadly attack at a Damascus Sonic restaurant. China president proposes global QR code health system to boost travel mid-pandemic. First U.S. immunizations could arrive on December 12th as head of Operation Warp Speed. Ethiopia warns civilians of no mercy in Tigray offensive. Brazilian waters are treated as tame satire, then came the lawsuits. With worldwide coronavirus deaths increased by more than 10,000 each day and cases surge about 1 million every 2 days, the numbers have been especially pronounced in Russia. Michigan is set to certify its election results on Monday, followed by other states in the coming days and weeks as President Trump and his campaign continues challenges in key states. Alabama firefighter recovering from COVID-19 released from hospital just prior to the parade of support. Regional antibiotic cocktail wins emergency use of registry from FDA. Retailers from targeted calls make big bets at beauty as department stores real. Coronavirus spurred companies to hoard cash now they are started to dole it out. Thanksgiving air travel takes off despite rising COVID-19 cases, CDC warned. 15 members of North Texas family get COVID-19 after small birthday party. Maine CDC reports 236 coronavirus cases and 2 more deaths. CDC removes guidelines to encourage an in-person learn of the COVID-19 pandemic, and COVID-19 is mutated, and what that means is anyone's guess. SpaceX scored a new record on a Water Falcon 9 launch. International satellite launches to extend measurements of sea level rise. And now, looking at sports at 5:02. The New England Patriots push to the playoffs in hopes of catching the Bills and the Dolphins. The AFC East just hit a roadblock as they fall to the Houston Texans down in Houston, 27-20. Looking at some other NFL scores, the obstacles to the Green Bay Packers tied at 7-35, 11 in the first quarter. Minnesota Vikings led the Dallas Cowboys 7-6 at 15 minutes second quarter. Denver Broncos the Dolphins tied at 7-2, 11 in the second quarter. Los Angeles Chargers 21, New York Jets 6. The Tennessee Titans 30, Baltimore Ravens 24 in overtime. Carolina Panthers ranked the straight lines 20-0, and Cleveland Browns over the Philadelphia Eagles 22-17. Pittsburgh Steelers over the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-3. New Orleans Saints over the Atlanta Falcons 24-9, and Washington 20, and Cincinnati 9. Ravens John Harbaugh gets in here and change with Titans midfield before kickoff. And Lakers about not selling in the proven roster. Peter Channel News time is 5:04. Time now for Peter Channel traffic trends to check. Beep beep! The MBTA subway system is looking good. Commuter rail and the ferries are looking good. And 95 on the southbound side, a little bit slow around the outer area, 295, a little bit slow on the southbound side between 95 and Route 1. And 37 a little bit slow around 95 and the work stretch, Route 2 eastbound side, a little bit slow to the Leominster stretch. Southwest Expressway, a little bit slow around the Dorchester stretch. Set to the west Mass highways, all eyes on looking good. And 25 on the northbound side, a little bit slow around Bridgeport, Connecticut, and up in North New England. 91 southbound side, low upstate Vermont, and Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine highways are looking good. And this just in, total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases surpasses 200,000 in Massachusetts. And now, looking at the weather at 5:05, strengthening the low pressure track spot throughout tonight and across northern New England. Monday, this will swing a cold front across the region, bringing showers with local heavy rain and warming temperatures beyond the front. Monday afternoon, Tuesday, drier, blustery, cooler, and higher pressure moves offshore. Wednesday, with mild conditions into New England as low pressure approaches the region, Thanksgiving along with some scattered showers and beyond it. Upon the low drive, weather returns Friday. Just about spotty light rain showers this evening, given a frontal wave remains well to the west across 4 hours and lots of drier in the 7 and 5 later. Over the southern New England and model sending this low top showers and drizzle is a bold precipitation tonight as not too concerned regarded 84 to the mixed precipitation earlier this evening across western central Massachusetts with wet ball temperatures currently 32 or higher and shallow cold air retreated water at the time. There's no precipitation moving forward from here. Low level flow ships east to southeast as this evening and overnight, then slowly toward daybreak as warm sector advances by northward region as temperatures rise the late in the 50s, near 60 by daybreak as rising to the 40s across northwestern Massachusetts. And looking at the weather picture around the country shows rain showers stretching the line from coastal Maine all the way down to Texas and some showers and thunderstorms stretching the line from the Virginia coast all the way down to Florida. And the rain stretching all the way as far west as Missouri. And rain stretching all the way down to Minnesota with some snow in northeast Minnesota, northwest Wisconsin. Freeze rain possible lying from northeastern PA and on upstate in southern New York and down for northern New England. And a pair of low pressure down around the Ohio Valley and high pressure ridges in the upper Rockies and seeing some showers and storms around Mexico down to southern Colorado and some snow in the western Rocky Mountains of Colorado. And the showers and storms stretching line for Tennessee and some Kentucky all the way down to Arkansas and down to Oklahoma. And rain showers in the coastal sectors of Washington, Oregon, some snow from the mountains of Oregon all the way down to Washington State. And cold front just gonna pass for the Washington, Oregon coast. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. Showers like Maine after 1 a.m. Patchy between midnight and 5 a.m. West. Clouds got temperature rise at 53 and east with about 3 to 5 miles an hour, just with a 70%. Rain miles between 10 coordinates possible. Monday showers at temperatures like before 3 p.m. Then slight chance of showers between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Some stores could produce heavy rainfall. Patchy between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Temperature rather than near 58 by 8 a.m. then falling to around 42 during the remaining of the day and top of about 5 to 8 miles in the northwest in the afternoon. West good size 24 miles an hour. Trust to the same set. Around between 3 coordinates possible. Monday mostly clear sky with 30 degrees westward. 6 to 8 miles an hour. Gust size 20 miles an hour for Tuesday. South cover 44 low 20 degrees. Northwest about 8 to 11 miles an hour. Gust size 21 miles an hour for Wednesday. Mostly clouds by 52 low 45 degrees. Coming in south around 5 to 8 miles an hour in the afternoon. Thanksgiving Day at Jet showers. But this side got about 59, low 41 degrees, southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour, just for 40%. Friday, mostly side got 55, low 3 degrees, northwest wind. And for Saturday, Jet showers mostly clouds by 54, low 3 to 6 degrees, coming westbound 5 to 7 miles an hour in the morning, just reaching 35%. And for Sunday, Jet showers mostly sides by 53 degrees, and northwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour, coming to southwest in the afternoon, just reaching 30%. Right now, Northern it's overcast of 47 degrees. That's me for Peter Joe. 5 o'clock news on this. November 22nd, 2020 on a Sunday evening. I'm Peter J. Williams. Will be having a good evening by the day. Just stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. I will see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock. Have a good evening.